good afternoon. It's Joni Hansen, also known as That Girl Joni. For those of you that don't know me, I am a licensed psychotherapist. My videos are not meant to replace therapy. There's a whole big value in having individual therapy and navigating through and forward with roadblocks in life. So today's message is going to be on stress and changes in life. We can, I've talked about this in other videos, we can have our own plans, like, oh, I'm gonna hang out with my family today, or just go do something fun. And oh, there can be the unexpected challenges, like, oh, the car breaks down, or you have a bill that came in the mail that you didn't expect, and it can be hard to navigate through different things and things that are maybe out of your control. And in today's world, we are dealing with unusual stresses and things that we're not wired up to know how to navigate through. But there are so many strategies out there that can help you be in touch with who you are, what you want, and what's important to you. So number one is just be aware. I'm looking at a worksheet, so if you see me looking away, I want to make sure and give you very helpful, accurate information. So number one, there can be daily hassles like common annoyances, traffic, chores, work problems. Maybe you didn't get enough sleep. You feel like you have had very limited time just to yourself. Maybe you argue with your significant other. There can be the major life changes, both good and bad. So, oh, okay, you just got married, that's exciting, or you just had a child, or maybe you lost your job, or your children, you have the empty nest syndrome, they're out of the house now, injury, illness, loss of a loved one. There's a lot of different things that can go in those categories. Then there's a life circumstances. So maybe you now have lost your job and you have financial problems, or of course things are costing way more nowadays for everybody, whether it's food or gas or car repairs or any of those things. So you look at those and list them out, each category that I'm reading off, to find out, like, what are the things where you're feeling these stressors. So you're exploring your stressors, and then creating a plan of things that lift you up daily. So something like yesterday, I went on this wonderful, beautiful drive, and I got out and went for a little walk by a lake, and it was really lifting up my spirits, and I was feeling better. One, getting out in the car and driving, that's fun for me. And then I love being by the lake or outdoors. I got a coffee. It can be on this sheet that I'm looking at, things like eating a good meal, something nourishing for your body, spending time with friends, having a fun activity, and spending more time in nature. Exercise is another good one that can help. Then there's healthy coping strategies that can help you manage stress more, such as, again, exercise, talking to a trusted, friend or counselor, coach, or pastor about your problems, so you can have a sounding board and have somebody help you with some strategies and tools, and maybe even accountability, things like that. Good self-care, journaling, and then using relaxation techniques. So that can be taking time to just breathe. I did a video on the 4x4 method for breathing, so if you want to know some more about that, pull that video up. Being in the moment, things like my video yesterday of looking at beautiful scenery and allowing time to be fully present, can all reduce stress. And then you can also create a list of what I call your protective factors from stress. So looking at what can you do to create, maybe if finance is an issue, more financial stability. What are your spending habits? If you're married or have a significant other, what are their spending habits? what's adding to building a better financial situation, and what's draining that, and where can you make adjustments. Taking better care of your physical health and your mental health, having a support system. And then also you could look at motivation to add some enrichment in your life, whether it's education or learning, a new skill, or reading or something like that. So this is my my list of stress exploration, so you can pinpoint what's adding to stress, and then a plan of how can you reduce the stress. We can reduce it every day when we're participating more in what's going on in our lives and being willing to recognize it, have compassion and grace for yourself and others, but not being afraid to go, hey, wait a minute, something doesn't feel right, or maybe I need to make some adjustments here. You can also make a list of, I read this earlier today and I thought I like how that was put. What is life-giving in your life and enriching, and what might be draining? Now we got to do stuff that can be draining. Like, I'm not a fan of doing dishes or laundry or house cleaning, or sometimes having to look at financial responsibilities, but those are necessities or things that we need to get done. But we can balance it with things that add joy and enrich your life. Till next time, and always, much love and blessings, Joni Hanson.